Hey there, Pisces. Welcome to your reading for the week of July 4th. I haven't even pulled your cards yet, so just give me a second here and let's see what's going on for you. I have a feeling it'll be a rather nice week for Pisces, of course. And let's see here. Got a lot of good stuff right away. And two that want to come out here at the end. So yeah, it fits in well with, it's interesting because this is the first week in a long time where, since I've been reading, where pretty much everyone's message is very similar for the whole week. So that's rather interesting. But you start off with the Seven of Diamonds, so maybe having these, having old money fears and things like that coming in, or maybe you're just worried about money. But I always say with the sevens, they represent internal fears that don't exist. So it kind of represents and says that any of these fears that you're having around money and, financial situations, maybe, it's coming up next to a travel and moving card. Maybe some of you are traveling or moving and you're worried if you will have money. This card says you will. Stop worrying about it. You'll be fine. Next, you have the Ten of Diamonds. Really amazing money card. It says that there will be more money, more success, more opportunities, more coming in for you, Pisces. So I really like this card. Tens are really good because tens remove obstacles from our lives. They make our lives easier. I always say tens to me represent fortune after difficulty. So good things happening after a difficult period of time. This card also represents travel, thinking about travel, traveling in the future as well, and positive financial changes. Tens are cards of changes as well. So very interesting. Next, you have the Seven of Clubs. Definitely a Pisces type thing to be doing with this card. I think Pisces has realized that they want their life to be something different. This is a card of feeling trapped in life, feeling like you're in prison in a certain space in life as well. So I think a lot of Pisces are trying to get out, trying to dig out, right? And this card is a card of action. It is a card that says you will be working on ways to get out of your current situation, make yourself better in a lot of ways, and however you think that is, whatever you think that is. That everybody's different definition of better is different. So a lot of you are going to be looking to be making some improvements. Next, you have the Nine of Hearts. It's a wish card. This has come up for a lot of signs this week. Pretty interesting. This is a card of getting something you want, getting something you've been wishing for. So a lot of wishes being fulfilled this week. It's also a card of love. Also, interestingly enough, for Scorpio, this card came up and I said, this can represent long-distance relationships. So a lot of you might be starting long-distance relationships and things. And also with this card, maybe some of you are traveling somewhere, you meet somebody, and then, it's a long-distance relationship. This can also represent new relationships coming in and just better things coming in general for you. Next, you have the Four of Diamonds. Thinking about moving, planning a move. I read for a lot of you Pisces, and a lot of you are planning a move. So, and thinking about moving. So that makes a lot of sense. Also a card of travel, kind of like that Nine of Diamonds. The Nine of Hearts and the Ten of Diamonds is what I meant to say. So a lot of you could be thinking about that. This is a card of also creating more comfort in the home, creating more money in the home. It is a card of patience. It does say maybe you need to be a little bit more patient. I think this week is probably the first week where actually maybe a good percentage of you, not all of you, but a good percentage of you will start to see how things are kind of building up and improving in your life in a lot of ways. But let's see. It's also a card of needing to not overspend this week. Definitely a good week probably to don't buy anything crazy. I always say fours. Sometimes I get this feeling like a Mercury retrograde type feeling. I don't know if that makes sense, but definitely avoid large crazy purchases under that card. Next, you have the King of Clubs. Some of you might have a fire sign that is affecting you. Could be male or female. But also, this is a good card, though. I feel like it's an energy surrounding you. It's a card of being very honest and open with yourself. It's also a card of being a leader. I always say Pisces make great leaders. They do in a lot of ways. And so this is you being a leader, feeling that leadership energy this week. Let's see. And it's about... I'm getting baptism by fire, I'm hearing, and I think what that has to do with here on Pisces is I think that Pisces is really going to be leaned on in the future because Pisces has had it extremely hard over the past many years, and I think that Pisces has grown thicker skin, has gotten a lot stronger, and has really learned from a lot of these difficulties and things like that, and nobody else has, and I think that that's what this card represents, and people are going to be looking to us Pisces to help them out in a lot of ways, because we know how to deal with a lot of these difficulties. So, Pisces, it's our time. We are going to be the ones that are being looked up to. And then finally, you have the Three of Spades. Watch your health. Take it easy this week. Don't do anything crazy this week. If you're working out at the gym or something like that, don't try to show off this week or anything. Get plenty of rest. Drink plenty of water. This is one of the cards. It's like a health warning card. It just says, make sure something bad doesn't happen. Just take it easy this week. And again, especially if you're going to the gym, or, if you're a runner or something along those lines, that, it's definitely a message that's coming in. If you're one of those things, definitely just, take it easy. Don't, this isn't a card where you have to be like, crazy, overly cautious. It's just a card that says, just take it easy, and, you'll be fine. For the rest of you, also, maybe some of you are thinking about your diet, or changing your diet, or changing your exercise routine. So this is a good card for, again, changing your diet or thinking about your diet and things like that. But other than that, it looks like a really nice week. So thank you for watching, and enjoy.